Hello again, everyone. It's Max. I am currently in my dorm. That's right, your boy has gone to college. It is a weird feeling, so yeah. Um, Aside from that, I decided, why not try to make a video while I can? My roommate isn't in, and I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be a lot more difficult to actually come up with content now that I have all of this going on, which is something. I'll get into that later, except I won't. That aside, I kind of wanted to go into why I want to be a voice actor and what you can be able to expect from me in the future. Nothing. You can't expect anything from me in the future. What I mean by that is, I don't have any work lined up to be a voice actor, which sucks, admittedly. And B, I don't even have a recording booth set up. Now, I'm sure I could find one in my campus. The thing about that is that would require me to look, and I don't want to do that right now. I'll do it later in the year. I will definitely do it later in the year when I have a chance to. Unfortunately, my library may have somewhere I can use, but that's aside the point. The main point I want to get at is the main point I want to get at is, why did I want to become a voice actor? Or why do I want to be a voice actor? I don't know, I just thought it was funny. Okay. It's not a loaded question, but there are a lot of answers to the question. Some of which people will agree with, some of which people won't, and I don't really care enough to find the ones people will agree with. Aside from the fact I don't really care. So, why did I want to be a voice actor? Why do I want to be one? Well, there are a lot of people who inspired me to be one. The very big one being Steve Bloom himself, the man who has, I believe, the Guinness World Record for the most voices credited. So he's a big factor as to why I wanted to be one. What's his name? Played Joker in Batman. Batman. 2004. Is it Keith Richard Davidson? Kevin Michael Richardson. He's another person who made me want to be a voice actor. Yuri Lowenthal is another one. Josh Keaton. David Hayter. Nolan North. I don't know if I said him already, but he is another. And then there was Gianni. What's his name? Gianni. Fuck, I don't know how to say that. I don't know how to pronounce that. That's a problem. I'm sure most of you know him, just from the first name. His name is Gianni Matrigano. Fuck. Okay, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. He's another video game voice actor. He voiced Gabriel in Ultra Kill. Gianni Matrigrano is one of the big reasons as to why I wanted to become a voice actor. Really, when I found him, I was like, all right, you know what? Fuck it. I'll try it. I'll stick my little grimy fingers into the bowl. And I voiced Solid Snake for my own projects, which I have not even done yet. I haven't even freaking covered. I haven't even done anything. I haven't done any professional work. It's literally just me taking requests for my friends to just fuck around with. I am taking commissions, by the way. So, there is that. Yeah. It's been a minute too, so I'm a little scared I don't actually have the voices on hand anymore. I'd have to really try and freaking think about it. I'd have to try again, see if I even got the voices still. But yeah, that's the main thing. Um, I've also always kind of been a fan of having this presence behind the screen. What I mean by that is like people know me, but they don't know my face. You know, they know my voice. If they can know my voice, then that's really all I kind of want. You know, because each voice actor has a tell. So you always know who a voice actor is. It's just there's something about a voice that they do. It's like, hey, I recognize that guy, or this voice. It's familiar to me. Every good voice actor has one. Um, Steve Bloom has one. Nolan North has one. Gianni has one. Everyone, every voice actor has a tell. I mean, so long as you're not using your voice all the time. What I mean by that is like you're not just using, your regular speaking voice. You're actually trying to mimic the character's mannerisms. How this character works. You're trying to mimic your voice to suit that. I always thought that art form was neat. So, I mean, those were the people these are the people that inspired me to be try and become a voice actor, and those are the reasons as to why I want to further my pursuit into being a voice actor. Do I think that I'll ever get a voice acting role? I mean, it's a really nice thought. It's a really nice thought. I really like the thought of becoming a voice actor and actually, having work in something. I'd wear that like a badge of honor. I really would. Do I think it'll happen? God, I hope it will, man. I really do. It's work ain't too easy to come by, come to find out. It's crazy how that works. I mean, I opened a little commission sheet on Discord and no one went for it, which sucks. It really does suck. I was like, fuck. I gave you like 2 minutes of footage to work with that one thing. And then I also have this fucking demo reel on my page. Like, hey, come on. Throw the dog a bone here. But no one bit. And it's like, well, okay, that's fair. But yeah, I'm gonna try and keep going at that while in college, which God knows that's probably a horrific idea. But thankfully, I only have around 2 to 3 classes a day, and I'm usually done by noon, so I'll have the rest of the day to fuck off and do whatever I want, essentially. So yeah, I've got my things cut out for me. Yay. Really, the hardest thing will just be finding a place where I can record, which I'm kind of dreading, low-key. Not really low-key. I am very much dreading that. So, we'll see how that goes. I mean, I have a plan about every 2 weeks or so. I kind of want to go back to my home because, as you know, I used my attic as a recording studio. God, I hope that wasn't loud. But yeah. I'm planning about going back every 2 weeks because I use my attic as a recording studio. And on the off chance that I actually ever get work, yeah, it's hard to really describe it, but that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go I'm try to go back if I ever get work, use the attic as a recording studio, and just go from there. I'm eventually going to get an apartment, and in that apartment, I'm going to get this, one little section in there, just soundproof the ever-loving hell out of it, and that'll be my recording studio. Unfortunately, that's not something I can do right now. So, we'll see what the future has in store for me. I hope it is good stuff. In the meantime, I eat this can of Chef Boyardee, do college work that I need to do. So, bye-bye.